right. Thank you very much, Victoria. Next up, we have Rachael Coulter, and just to let everyone know, can everyone hear in the back? We're kind of competing with the air conditioning or whatever is blowing around. Rachael Coulter, we're very happy to have her back at ECC. She received an Associates of Arts degree from East Central College in 2001. She continued on to earn her Bachelor of Arts degree in English Literature from the University of Missouri, Kansas City in December of 2013. Rachael has been published in local literary magazines as well as research journals. She currently lives in Kansas City with her boyfriend and cat. So here we go, Rachael Coulter.
Security bars are shaped as wrought iron hearts, saying we love you, but not enough to invite you in. We love you, but only enough to let you see inside until we close the curtains at night and the hearts glare against yellow cloth. You can't glance through the hearts to see us in shower towels or dancing to records, sleeping or rolling in sheets. You can watch our curtain silhouettes until the lights go out. The hearts say we love you enough. So this is an example, similar to what you did. I call these found poems. I took a class on the book Ulysses by James Joyce. That's all we did the whole semester was read this one book. And it was difficult, and so I decided that I wanted to make poems out of the book. So I would just go through and circle phrases that interested me, and then I would put them together. So this is one of those. This one is called Funeral Chapter 164. City full passing away to other coming on, streets, miles of pavements, hands, this owner that steps into his shoes when the place up with gold in it somewhere, piled up pyramids and sand, built wall, Babylon, big sprawling suburbs built of breeze. And to keep with the Ulysses thing, this is one about that. And for a little reference point, there's a female character in the book who's barely touched on until the final chapter, and everyone anticipates that chapter. And so she's kind of like this main thing, this kind of hurrah at the end. And the final word of the book is yes from this whole chapter of her speaking. That's just her thinking and thinking and thinking. So this one is called Last Night I Emptied the Moon's Pockets. Last night I emptied the moon's pockets. I woke on the hardwood floor at 4 a.m. I arched my spine and dropped my head back like a conquered copy of Ulysses to stare out the rear wall window. The black tree branch silhouettes and white paint-chipped windowsill reversed while the moon remained a sphere, said yes, empty my craters. Last night I emptied the moon's pockets like tea poured through a cast iron kettle spout. The moon illuminated the bookshelves that stood on their heads and reversed every title. Last night I emptied the moon's pockets like crystals of sugar from a jar and read backward books in silver moonlight. Upended words told me Ulysses is about Molly, and the moon said yes. This one is called Autumn Breathing Exercises. It's the second day of Midwest fall, and the low 70s air feels like a new set of lungs, breathing after a summer spent underwater. The breeze heals like aloe against skin so freshly scorched by sun's heat as if it's Write to me, and I will meet you in the meadow of goldenrod flowers between the poplars. I'll hang the pink scarf from my window to signal that I'm coming. I will bring my record player, our favorite vinyl, and books to read aloud at night. You bring your paints and easel, the tent, and Boy Scout skills. We will wade through creeks and weeds until we reach the cliff-enclosed bay. We will build the camp as our new home, gather enough kindling for weeks, and read slowly so the books don't repeat. Find living seeds to plant a garden and pluck berries to make more paint. When the record player batteries run empty, we can sing to one another. If our trail is followed and our camp found, I will clutch your body close to mine so they can't tear us apart. Their tired hearts don't remember the glow of finding a feeling of knowing, or how being a kid never feels that young. We are 12 and believe in love. Meet me in the meadow and we will go. And this is, I don't know how long I've been reading. What's my time looking like?
Oh, you have plenty.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, well this one, I wrote this in my first grade of writing class, which was only a year ago. I've only been writing poetry for like years, so this stuff is all pretty new to me. So I'm really impressed by all of you writing already. So we had an assignment to write about an object in that class, and I've always just kind of enjoyed this poem. So it's called Miranda Sensorex 941843. The camera was worth $4 to the woman at the rummage sale. Made in Japan in 1966 and probably not used much after. It waited in a cardboard box, collected basement ceiling shavings. As dried rain on a bedroom window in morning light, dust speckles the view through the lens above the emblem that wobbles like the crosshair hood ornament of a junkyard Lincoln. Thick weather-worn black walls curve into leather seats, bordered by gray vinyl seams, scuffed like a teen's car bumper who never noticed the marks before. It must have been someone else, maybe Dr. James C. Miller at 609-737-1293. He penned in the red velvet lining of the leather case, like a note written in a senior yearbook, found years later at a rummage sale, by a woman who collects old books and uses them to create collages. This next one is called Sunday Wake Up. On Sunday mornings, I wake before he does. I brew coffee, add sugar and milk, then carry a mug to him in our bed. Before kissing him awake, I look at his body highlighted under the window's falling light. I touch him with my coffee-warmed lips, from the blonde curls of his head that shine on the jade green pillow, to his neck uncovered by sheets, to the smoothly tight skin of his chest and the blanket marks on his stomach, to the muscles of his thighs, to the bones of his shins and his toes. He smiles as he opens his eyes and stretches his coffee-kissed arms out to pull me close. And this is the last one I brought. I'm all about the love poetry, so sorry if you guys hate that kind of stuff. This one is called Ways of Making Love. Eye contact, holding damp palms together, helping him learn to walk again, going skinny dipping, doing laundry, even folding and putting it away, with shirts still on, under blankets, setting an alarm